Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another custom content showcase. And this is going to be a particularly interesting one because I'm going to be covering two items in one video that go hand in hand with each other. So hopefully you're not too hungry. I actually made sure to eat dinner before this because I had a feeling that it would most definitely make me hungry. So the first item is the Business's Unusual Bistro set by Annie, which is a remake of the Business as Usual Bistro oven from the Sims 3 store. And you do need the original EA Store object for this to work. They don't work independently of each other, even though they are separate objects. And there's also the Simlish menus by sigmundsims, which I'll get to in a little bit, but I'd like to just read over the many different changes that are with this different version of the Business as Usual Bistro oven. So the biggest change is that the chef and waiter are actually two different jobs now, which is amazing. I think that's actually how it should have been in the first place. And instead of hiring a chef and selecting from predefined numbers of hours, you create your own shifts. And instead of your sim looking like a dead puppet while waiting for their food, it's replaced with Sims drinking water from a glass, just like in The Sims 2. And children can also use the mod, but unfortunately they won't be animated when they're ordering and waiting for their food, since EA did not make those animations in the first place. And the list for the set menu choices interaction is now a dual panel menu, which should be easier to sift through when finding food you want to have in your restaurant. And you no longer select the quality of the chef. They're automatically set to max, so you can see all the foods available at once. And the hours of operating are no longer tied to the lot's opening hours. The chefs will no longer quit for no other reason other than that EA's random number generator returns a number that EA decided that means the chef will quit. And chefs and waiters do not quit because of this economical situation. Sims should be happy to have any job, which is so true. So chefs don't gain any cooking skill when working because honestly, if you work in a crappy burger joint, you should become a master chef no matter how many burgers you have flipped. And the chef will not change into their chef outfit. They'll change to a work outfit, and you can use the master controller mod to change the outfit to what you want, and it's the same with the waiters. And a new chef will not be randomly hired if your regular chef fails to show up. The mod will keep calling the chef to work, and so far in her testing, no chef has actually failed to show up. So yeah, quite a lot there, but some pretty cool stuff. And as always, I'll leave a download link in the description below where you can read for yourself all of the different instructions and listen features and all of that stuff, just in case you're still confused after watching this video all the way through. So the other thing I'll show off quickly are the Simlish menus by sigmundsims. So yeah, these are really cool. Like the reason sigmundsims made these is because so that if you're having like a bunch of different restaurants in town, like from a greasy joint to an upscale fancy restaurant, you don't want to have the same menus at both because that's just not realistic. And so there's one over here. I've placed different menus on each table, and then there's one over here. There's another kind over here. Another over here. Another one over here. Oh, let's try to get a better angle on that one. There we go. And then there's a really Italian looking one over there. That's pretty cool. And then there's a hamburger one over here. So before I do get into the actual gameplay part, I do want to explain that there is actually one minor glitch with these menus, is that when the Sims pick them up to order, unfortunately the textures will revert back to the normal default menu, which might be because of the DBC files that the premium content and other store stuff gets installed into. So unfortunately the creator could not come up with a solution for that. But yeah, it's really cool that they're in Simlish because I love custom content that keeps true to the original EA and Maxis style of The Sims. So let's set things up here. So first you have to go to settings and then create a shift. Starting hours of shift, I don't know, you can make it 10. And then the ending hours, it is a 24-hour clock, by the way, so just keep that in mind. We'll make it 22. And then now we select our chef. Yeah, so you can select pretty much any sim in town, even ones in our active family. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know Aurora Skies very well, which is where this is taking place. So I don't remember which ones are like NPCs and which ones are actual playable sims. So I don't know. We can have Erica be our chef, and I don't know. Make the hourly wage 12. Hourly wage for waiters, and I don't know. Make that 12 as well. Now we choose the waiters. I don't believe it really matters too much how many waiters you have unless you have multiple stoves, so I think I'm just going to choose one. Let's put Erla in there. Okay, shift created. Okay, so now I just got to quickly set the menu. Okay, let's just choose a few things here. This is sort of a Starbucks, or I don't know, it sort of reminds me of Starbucks, so we'll just have some snacks, not too much fancy stuff. Let's have that. Cheese Danish. Some bread. Chocolate chip cookies. And yes, just like with the original oven from the Sims 3 store, you can have pretty much any food you want, including ones from expansion packs and the other sets in the Sims 3 store, as part of your menu, which is pretty darn cool in my opinion. So you can have like a specifically Japanese restaurant if you have the teppanyaki grill, or an Italian restaurant if you have the wood fire oven from Monte Vista, things like that. So yeah, I think we'll go with that menu. And then you can set the food markup just like before. We'll leave it at 100. And yeah, let's just go to enable shifts. And then you can edit the shifts if you're not satisfied with how they are. Oh, and our couple is kissing from the restaurant, okay. And then yeah, when you hover over the oven, you can actually see what the current shift is, just in case you've forgotten. So we will have to wait a little bit for our workers to show up. So hopefully that won't take too long. Oh, okay, here's some teleporting. Oh, and there's a limo, whoa, that's like on the sidewalk. Those things are hard, yeah, okay. Okay, oh, there's a burglar. Alrighty then. Oh, that's Erla. Interesting. Yeah, that's where the Master Controller mod's gonna come in handy. I don't know why he was like, what he was doing in the wall there. Yeah, so it will be handy to change Sims work outfits with Master Controller using the stylist option, which I've done for a few different tutorials. Okay, so, whoa, maybe you should get out of there so you don't get in the way. But one really cool thing you can do with the menus, so with the menus you actually do have to have the business as unusual bistro oven. The menus don't work with the regular oven. What you can actually do, unfortunately I couldn't really demonstrate it because Lindsay already sat down, but what you can do is you can click on a menu and then ask to dine, and then you can click on the sim that you desire, and then they'll actually sit down in front of that menu, so that way you can actually have Sims sit at the same table, which is just awesome. Because I know a lot of you missed that, so that's another reason to have this oven. So there we go, Lindsay is already eating. Oh, I'm not sure why he didn't have anything there. Yeah, we'll just watch them eat in action. Yeah, there you can see the texture revert to its original state. It's not too bad, I guess. At least it's only when they pick them up. But yeah, that's just a little thing to point out so you don't get surprised. Okay, it's working this time. Man, this is weird. A burglar taking our order. But I just wanted to demonstrate how this mod works. So yeah, there he goes. He's drinking, just drinking some water, like in The Sims 2. But yeah, that is pretty much it for these two different mods. So I definitely highly recommend having them both in your game. What? The one who said her daughter died 20 years ago. Okay, not sure what's going on there, but yeah, as usual, I will leave a download link in the description below. And yeah, be sure to leave a like, comment, favorite this video, or even subscribe if you like doing, because it lets me know that you really like my channel and my videos. And definitely keep an eye out for more custom content showcases from me, as well as older ones in the playlist that you can see by going to my channel. It's done quite a few already. It's been pretty fun. So yeah, before I ramble on, have a great day, guys, and talk to you in the next video. Oh, routing failure right at the end, of course, as per tradition in my videos.